There's nobody here. It's been nothing but Zeugles. No lords, no Renan forces.
They have to be holed up somewhere, right?
From the look of things, I don't think anybody's been here for a while. If anyone was here, they're long gone now.
That can't be! Look out!
We'll figure this out later. Right now, this thing needs dealing with.
I don't understand.
Okay, so this is one of the bosses where it has extreme speed. You want to target its tail because that's the weak point. And if you use Alphen, his boost attack will stun the enemy, so you can boost down this enemy. The other character you need in this fight is Dohalim. Now, as you can see, after I stun him, you can see that I switch tactics. So when the characters are standing still, they seem to dodge a lot better than normal. So I like to only use just one character and have them standing still. But when I do boost down the enemy, that's when I switch tactics so all my characters are attacking. So you'll see it right here coming up. So I have a boost down with Dohalim. And I don't think I ever actually took it off of my attacking. And I'm going to boost down again, so I'm going to continue attacking. And then I'm just going to use a lot of my boost attacks that I can. These characters won't actually stun the enemy, but they can deal a lot of damage. Now I'm putting it back into the custom strategy, but I didn't realize the core was going to break, so again I'm going to continue attacking. And once he's getting up, go back into a stance where your characters aren't really doing anything, so that they will dodge a lot better. As you can see, I'm trying to stay as far away from him as possible. So again, I have my boost attacks. I've done a boost break. And now I'm attacking at will. Now I kept Alphen. I didn't use Alphen right away so that I can get the boost again. So now I've kept them down for quite a long time. And I'm not really worried about the combo potential. But as you can see, I did do a lot of damage. This is pretty much going to be the fight for the first part, and you just want to continue repeating that. And when you get them down to about halfway, you'll be able to do your first boost strike. Notice that I always go into the menu to use my healing or other skills or spells. That's because you can play it like a standard turn-based RPG. You can also play it action. You can play it a combination of both. This is not designed to be like any type of like I'm gonna be level 100 or anything. This is just to show how to beat it. And this is on hard mode, so I'm sure if you played on easy, you wouldn't even need to really do any of this. So as you can see, he lit up and he's doing an all-out attack. He does a series of slashes followed by some fireballs. Just kind of dodge him until he cools down. In the second part, this part becomes interesting because he's going to call forth the two Rioter Claws. Now, these guys can be a pain, so what I try and do is I try and target them, but I also want to I also want to do my boost attack on the boss. And the reason is so that I have a chance to attack these guys, because these guys are the real threat, not the boss itself, as you can see in the first part. So I'm slowly moving around. I'm actually not targeting the boss, I'm targeting one of those guys because those guys can sneak up on you. So I got the core break. So immediately I'm going to start attacking one of the Rioter Claws. The reason you want to do this is why the boss is down. You want to be able to try and kill these guys as quickly as possible. So that's what I'm going to try and do. I didn't get it here, I ran out, but I am going to do it soon though. I just need to get him down one more time, and then be aware that the boss is going to get into his powered up state, so you still need to watch out for that. And that's one of the reasons why I am having them stand still, so that they dodge a lot better, but in his powered up state, there's still a chance that you can get hit, especially with these two Rioter Claws around. Alright, so I boost down, and now they go after the Rioter Claw. And that was great because I got the boost strike. I activated it, and it did a lot of damage to the second Rioter Claw as well, so that one's almost dead. Once both are dead, then all you have left is just the boss. So at this point, it's just like the first part. The only difference being that he's gonna go into his powered up state. And again, just dodge around. Wait till he's not glowing anymore. So at this point, I'm just going all out on him right now. So as you can see, I'm dealing quite a bit of damage. Keep an eye on your own HP because remember, every time Alphen uses boost strike, he's gonna lose some HP. But luckily in this fight, I have two healers in the fight. Dohalim's actually a really good healer as well, so I just use his heal technique. So what I'm waiting for right now is, one, I'm waiting for Dohalim to get his boost back, but I'm also avoiding this powered up state. Part of the reason that I skipped through parts of this is because this is pretty much all that's to it. So just make sure that you have your two boost downs ready so that you can get them back to back. And then the second thing is make sure you have two attack modes. Remember, when you go to those options, you can switch your strategies so that they change strategies mid-fight. So overall, I guess that this boss is not too difficult, but if you have all your characters just attacking, then they're just going to run into his attacks, and you're just going to end up using a lot of items and healing, and you pretty much don't want to spend half the fight just healing. And that's pretty much it. He did go into the power-up state, and even though he only has a little bit of HP left, I'm just going to avoid for a little bit. I don't want anyone to die at this point. That would just be silly. And one little tap will kill him. Boom. And that's it.